AVV Nation, all of YouTube, what's going on? My name is Patrick France, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest, also known as the Mobile Man, and today we're going to be taking a look at the VectorVest Stock Advisory app. If you're not familiar with it, it's the mobile trading application that we have designed for iOS and Android that can help you manage your portfolio in seconds. It has everything you need to be successful, to make smarter, better, and faster decisions. And with some of the recent changes in the overall economy and the overall business cycles that we're seeing here, and with the rise in gas prices, with the energy shortages, clean energy has been making headlines left, right, and center as of late. And so therefore, VectorVest has updated some of our master lists that we have for you, so that way you can make sure you have the right stocks ready to go at any given time. So if you're ready to hang out and check out some of these new changes, as always, make sure smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and if you like what you see in today's video, make sure to click on the link down in the description below, sign up for the 2-week free trial, and also come hang out on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern as we do our weekly mobile coaching stream. So with all that, let's jump right into it here today. All right, welcome back. So before we jump into the new big watch list changes, I want to just highlight one of the changes that we've had recently, and that is bringing the major indices and showing their intraday performance right there at the very top center. This will allow you as an individual user to get the information you're really looking for quickly and more efficiently than before, so that way you can make your decisions even faster. So with that, as always, if you want to see the brand new watch list, you have to make sure that first and foremost, you are on the premium version of the mobile app or on desktop, either one would work. But if you're on the premium version, you have over on the left-hand side, the option for premium watch list. So if we just tap on that, these update periodically. And as you can see, there's a lot of them here with FBL, and then they have the little Facebook symbol on the bottom of them. That's because our weekly coaching sessions that I mentioned earlier on Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern started off on Facebook, so therefore they stick with that same name. That way, if you ever want to go and see how this list was created and see different ways of utilizing this list, you can refer back to the date, and you can either go back and look at the previous recorded streams that we've done on Facebook, also on our YouTube channel as well now. So as you can see, we have the Facebook Live hydrogen stocks watch list that we just added earlier last week. And if we take a look, you're going to find stocks in this list from major oil producers, also from major players inside the hydrogen industry. It's still an early bet so far on this. This is more speculative. And as I mentioned in the stream before, this is really starting to see a divide in the clean energy sphere, where we're seeing major oil companies trying to stay relevant and figure out a way that works for them, which would be the hydrogen aspect of things. And then you have the auto manufacturers who are going more towards battery-powered vehicles. So therefore, you're starting to see this divide between two types of clean energy, and we want to make sure you have both options available to you. So if you're looking for hydrogen stocks, as always, this is a great place to go to find the stocks you're interested in. Also, while we're looking at it here, if you guys ever have any stocks that you think should be in this list, feel free to leave them in the comments below of today's video or any of our streams, and I'd be glad to take a look at them because as always, we're willing to update this and get this as current as possible. So whatever you guys feel like as users could be more useful for these watch lists, let us know or let me know during our streams or during one of these videos, and we can definitely get that taken care of for you guys. So at the very top center, you're going to start off with the highest VST stock out of the whole entire list. CVX or Chevron, big oil and gas company, but at the same time, they're pushing billions of dollars into building new projects and understanding hydrogen, trying to figure out if it can be as efficient as they're looking for, because they already have the mindset of being able to build the infrastructure around it if they need to, because they've already had the experience with oil and gas. So whenever you're going through these, you can easily re-rank or use the power of the VectorVest rank analysis by simply tapping on the rank by at the very top. So if you're looking for more long-term plays, RS is definitely going to be the top shot. If you're looking for momentum, RT, and if you're looking for the best potential, but also may have a lot more risk involved with it, then RV is definitely going to be a good indicator to start with. But you also have a few different other options available for you that you can play around with to really find the stocks in this list that suit you the best. Now, one thing I will say about this one over the other clean energy watch list we'll take a look at here in a second is this one does have a filter on it. There's more stocks than you actually see here, but there's a filter of at least 100,000 minimum average volume. So if they don't meet that criteria, they won't show up in the list. But once they start meeting that criteria, then you'll start seeing them populating in this list in the future. So just keep that in mind going forward if you're using this list here. All right, now, if you're looking for more just the general clean energy, talking about the more widely interpreted ideas of clean energy such as wind, solar, battery power, that sort of thing, well, just scroll down just a little bit and you have the other clean energy list here. And as always, if you want to go back and see how these lists were created and different ways of utilizing these lists, you can go take a look at the live stream on January 28th of 2021, or if you're looking for the hydrogen watch list, June 23rd, 2022. So let's go take a look at the clean energy stocks. And a lot of these stocks are rocking and rolling here. You have DQ by far being the best performer right now, up 7% at the time of recording this, has the highest overall VST rating, so therefore it's a pretty solid pick. But if you want to do your homework, as always, just simply tap on the stock and you can get the complete breakdown right here. So right below that little mini graph, which we'll go take a look at in a second, you can see the 4 key indicators that VectorVest uses to analyze any stock. Now, as always, these are on a scale of 0 to 2, and above 1 is good and below 1 is bad. So the first one we're looking at is RV, or relative value, which is looking at the long-term potential of the stock over the next 1 to 3 years. And at 1.72, DQ has great long-term potential. The next is the RS, or relative safety, which is looking at the consistency and the predictability of their financial performance. But to keep it simple, it's just simply an indicator of risk. So since the RS is above 1, that shows this stock has less risk than the average stock out there. Then the third indicator is the RT, or relative timing, which once again is looking at the short-term price trend of the stock. And since this is above 1, that tells us the short-term trend of the stock is up and pretty strong overall. And then the 3 of these indicators are comprised to come up with our master indicator, VST, standing for value, safety, and timing. It's something that you won't find anywhere else because it combines the power of both fundamental and technical analysis all summed up into one, rather than just focusing on one or the other. Because as an individual investor, you need to make sure you're aware of both aspects of the stock because both of them hold a lot of weight to them. Now, if you want to get more information, as always, you can simply scroll down. You can get the list right there. Or if you want the detailed written out version of it, you can click on the stock analysis report right in the middle, and that'll pull up that detailed report for you. Now, once you've gone through a few of these and you're looking for the stock, as always, we do recommend to take a look at the graph of the stock before ever purchasing it. Because a graph is like a big picture of the stock, and as the old saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So to take a look at the graph, all you have to do is simply tap on that graph area right there, and you can customize it any way you want. Right now, I have mine set up with the buy, hold, and sell rating bar at the very top. I have the price shown in candlesticks. I have a 3 and 8 exponential moving average. And then at the bottom, I have the MACD as well. So if you want to customize it to fit your specific needs, just simply tap on the graph settings at the very bottom. And you can change whether you want to look at daily or weekly candles. You can look, or you can add on extended hours. You can change it from candlesticks to an area graph, add moving averages by simply going to the moving averages section, selecting simple, exponential, weighted, changing the number. If you want to turn one on or turn one off, just simply tap on that little on-off switch, if you want to call it that, right there. And you can really play around with this, the averages however you like to really make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. Then you can also add envelopes if you're looking for more extreme price movements, either higher or lower. Also support resistance, where you can customize it to fit whatever you're looking for. If you're looking for longer term plays, obviously you'd be looking for more bars. If you're looking for shorter term plays, then you'd probably lower that number of bars and probably make those settings a little bit more broad here so they capture more movements or they capture more stocks meeting that criteria. And if we go back, the last thing you can do to customize your charts is looking at the lower graph. So as we saw, I had the MACD on there, but if you want to change it, you can add volume, RT, a dividend, earnings per share. So if you're looking for more long-term stocks, EPS or earnings per share is definitely going to be the best option. But then for you technical traders out there, you have MACD, RSI, and DPO that you can customize and add to your charts here as well. So for example, let's go take a look at DPO. And if I wanted to customize it, I just simply click on the settings button there to the right, and I can change my DPO period. It defaults to 20, but let's say I wanted to put that down to a 14 period DPO. So then I just go back, and then maximize it by clicking on the maximize button in the bottom right. And now I can see exactly what I'm looking for based off my chart. So if I have something specific that I want to see in a chart, I can find it right here to make my decision process as fast and as simple as possible. So once again, thank you for hanging out with me, and let me know your thoughts down below on what clean energy stocks you guys are looking for. Also, if there's a stock inside the clean energy sphere, whether it be hydrogen or just a general overall clean energy stock that isn't in the list, make sure to let me know down in the comments below so I can get it updated here to make it the most comprehensive list for everyone out there being able to use it and really getting the most bang for your buck with the Stock Advisory app. So once again, thank you all for tuning in here today. Hopefully you enjoyed these new updates. I know a lot of people are excited about it. A lot of people have found some really good candidates already. And so once again, let me know your thoughts down below, what we could improve, what things you like. And until next time, take care, adios, and toodles. Yeah.